Hello St Martins, it's Miss Shaw. I'm back again to do another art lesson, and today we're going to be making our very own prayer clouds. Okay, so let's have a look at what we'll need. We'll need a pair of scissors, some paper, at least 2 pieces of paper, I've got quite a few here, and a dark coloured pen or a dark coloured pencil, and some colouring pencils or crayons. Okay, so our first step is making sure that our paper is portrait. Now what this means is that the long sides are on the edges here and the shortest sides are on the top and the bottom. So check that your paper is the right way around for the first step. Now that your paper is portrait, you can start to draw some lines. Now don't worry about using a ruler, that's okay if you don't have one. You can just draw some lines down there. You can choose how thick they are, how thin they are, that's fine. Whatever you would like. These are going to be our rainbow lines that are going to come down from our clouds. So just keep drawing as many as you like, so each one will represent something that we are praying for. Finished. Okay, so as you can see, mine are a little bit wobbly and they're slightly different sizes, but that's okay. So now that you've done your lines, you can turn your paper landscape, which means that the longest sides are on the top and the bottom. So see, I've turned it from portrait and now turning it to landscape. And this is because we're going to do a little bit of writing. Now if you're new to writing and you find it a little bit tricky, that's okay. We can just write one word or a few words along our lines. Or if you think that you're up for a challenge, then maybe you could write out your whole prayer. So as I said before, each line represents a prayer. So what I'm going to do is think about what I would like to pray for and write it inside the lines. So don't write it up here, because that bit will be cut off. Write it inside, in between the lines. Okay, so as you can see, I've finished all of my prayers and now I'm going to colour them in for the rainbow. So now that I've coloured in all of my rainbow, I'm going to start cutting out each one. All you need to do is take your scissors and cut up each line until you're at the top. So now that I've cut them out, you can see that each one is on their own. And at the top, I've just left a little bit of room so that each prayer is on there individually and they can hang up like this. And now I'm going to start drawing my cloud shape. And now I've finished my cloud shape, I'm going to cut around the edges and maybe even draw a little smiley face in the middle. There we go, I've got my happy cloud and now I'm ready to stick on my beautiful rainbow. So what we need to do now is make sure that we've cut off all the bits at the top of where the rainbow starts, so making sure that it's all together but they're cut out individually. Now what we're going to do is turn over our cloud, so we're looking at the back of the cloud, and turn over our rainbow. Now unfortunately Miss Shaw does not have any glue at home, oh dear. So what we're going to use is some tape. You can use glue or tape, whatever you have at home. The next step is putting the rainbow on the back of the cloud. Like I said, I've only got tape at home, such a shame, but I'm going to use this and just press it onto the back. If you're using glue, you can put glue on the underside and push it down with your hand like I'm doing. Okay, now let's have a look at our beautiful cloud. Look at that, now all of my prayers are there. Oh, I've accidentally covered some up. So what I'm going to do, if this happens to you, you can do the same. I'm going to turn it back over and just peel off the tape. Or if you've stuck it on, then you can quickly peel it off before it dries. Now that I've peeled it off, I'm going to stick it on to the back of the cloud near the bottom, just like that. Stick it on, give it a good pat so that it's really stuck on this time. turn it over. And there we go, we can see all of my prayers. Now, the cloud's looking very happy. I hope that you're very happy at home and you have all of your prayers that you can look at. Now, what I think I'm going to do with mine is stick it up onto my wall so that I can see all of my prayers every day. Maybe it will help me whilst I'm praying and I can have a look at it just to remind me of anything that I might want to pray for. Okay, I hope that you've had a great art lesson. Please do send in any of your pictures. I'm sure that you've made some fantastic creations. Here's the prayer cloud and let me know how it went at home. I hope you have a lovely day and I'll hopefully see you soon at St. Martin's.